So let's focus on the European aspect now of Merkel's challenges. Come to Bill Ravotti. Bill, you're in the Czech Republic. You spend a lot of your time campaigning to protect the sovereignty of the V4, the four Central European countries we've heard from here. Why do you think that's necessary to do that?
Well, I think the heavy influence of the Western EU bloc and Angela Merkel has a tendency to want to try to impose their views and beliefs on the newer Central European nations. And they adamantly opposed the open borders and mass migration from the start. There was never any EU solidarity for this. And they believe they have the right, in which they do, to decide who lives, who comes to their country, and who stays.
But Merkel wants a unified European approach where the burden is shared. What's wrong with that?
Well, I believe it's impossible to have, as we said before, an EU solution, because there was never any EU solidarity on sharing migrants, on accepting migrants. This was a decision largely made by Merkel in Germany. And to say that the Visegrad nations haven't done their share, they led the way in helping to close the Balkan route. Now, Angela Merkel said the other day she finally acknowledged the effort of Orban to help secure the internal borders, which greatly benefited Germany. That reduced flow to Germany is a direct result of the closing of the main closing of the Balkans, which was done by Hungary, Austria, Croatia, and a number of other countries there.
What do you make of the latest deal, which was extracted by the new boy on the block, Giuseppe Conte, Italy's new leader? He said, I'm not going to sign that communique until you give me some concessions. What do you make of those concessions? Are they good enough?
Well, first of all, Conte is, in my opinion, is not the main power in Italy. That's Matteo Salvini. And yeah. Matteo Salvini. And the question is...
So he's the junior partner from La Liga.
Let me tell you, the leaders driving the migration policy in Europe right now are not in Berlin. They're in Budapest, Vienna, and Rome, in the name of Orban, Kurz, and Salvini. They have the momentum now. And if you look at that EU summit, it was all about securing the external borders. And no, in the V4 gained a small victory by rejecting the EU migrant quotas have finally been defeated.
It's not enough for you?
No. Well, it's a victory, but there's no doubt in our minds that this issue will come up again.
And so what would be enough then, Bill?
Well, we'd like to see, besides not forcing European nation states to accept migrant quotas, but giving them the choice, we also want the external border secure so you can have free movement within the EU. And also, there's got to be the question of when do we start deporting the illegal migrants who shouldn't be here outside of Europe. Sending them back to Greece or Spain, I don't see how that solves the problem.
Okay, thank you for that, Bill.